and thanking him and loving and worshiping him. See, the enemy can't be in the presence of God. And see, we know God is around us all the time, but worship, spending time with him, intimacy, it helps us to get our eyes on him. It helps us to see his presence. It helps us to be aware, to acknowledge his presence is around us, right there with us. The enemy knows that. That's why he tries to get us away, trying to distract me with TV and Facebook and stuff. He's trying to distract us with different things of this world and worries and stuff. Anything to pull us away from God's presence, because outside of God's presence, he can do what he want to do. He can attack us. He can get us to believe whatever we want to believe, right? Well, he could try. But in the presence of God, he can't come into the presence of God. He can't attack you in the presence of God. When your mind is stayed on Jesus, when your eyes is focused on Jesus, you can see that attack a mile away. When you're focused on Jesus, the one who matters, the only thing that really matters, this is why we were created, was to be in his presence to begin with. This is why we were created, was to focus on him. He is why we have victory. He is our victory. We are victorious in him because he lives within us. This is why we were created. Intimacy with the Father keeps the fire burning, and it keeps the devil away. It's hard for the enemy to lie to you, to trick you while in the midst of the presence of God. And while you're in the presence of God, God sends his warring angels. I've seen it. He will send his warring angels to defeat for you, to fight for you. It's like they're blocking. I've seen it. I'm seeing it now. And I don't know who I'm speaking to on the other side of the screen right now, but the Lord wants you to know you hear him. You see him. You see him. These visions, you are not crazy. You are not making this up in your mind. You're not going to just sit there and be like, okay, I want to see this right here. I'm going to see this right here. Okay, now we're going to bring this right here. No. When you're just sitting there and it just happens like boom, 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 that is God revealing something to you. And it takes time to grow into that, to understand and recognize that. So I want you to have patience for yourself. I want you to forgive yourself when you make a mistake. If you happen to get the voice of God wrong, or the vision or the understanding wrong, that's okay. We all make mistakes. But God comes in and teaches us how to walk into that in the right way. He will teach us and show us. He will teach us to hear his voice. We are his children. He is our protector. He's our Father. He's going to teach us in the way we must go. He's our teacher, the Holy Spirit. That means you're going to have some tests and trials, yes, but that means you might get some things wrong, but he's going to come in and correct those things for you. And it's okay to make a mistake, because that's how you learn. I'm not saying go out there and just make all accusations and make a mistake here, make a mistake there. That's not what I'm saying at all. In fact, what I'm saying is to trust in your Father, to trust in your Lord. Keep your eyes focused on him. Spend time in his presence. Just love him. That's it. Just love him. Love him more than you will your mom and your dad. Love him more than you will with your family. Love him more than you will with your husband, with those that you just love and so dearly, that you love to keep with you so closer than anything. Love him more than your money. Love him more than your time. Love him more than you love yourself. When you can learn how to get rid of yourself, it really does help you to hear him a lot more clearly. Lord, why are you bringing me this way? We are atmosphere shifters. We shift the atmospheres around us. If you don't like the atmosphere that you're in, shift it. Walk in the glory of God. Walk in the presence of God. Walk in the beauty of God. Walk in your calling. Walk in your identity. You are a child of God. The Lion of Judah roars within you. Yeah. Excuse me. The fire of God burns through you. You can see through the eyes of your Father. If you ask him and if you let him. No more control over yourself. Let God, let the Holy Spirit have control over you. Let God burn you up. Love God. Love others. Love self through the eyes of God. See yourself through the eyes of God.